Hey, I'm Andrew Heath.
And I'm Christen Heath, and we're from Enid, Oklahoma.
Has anyone ever heard of Enid, Oklahoma?
Well, you may be wondering why we left.
No reason, really. The weather there is mild, and there's plenty to keep you busy.
But seriously, the weather here is a lot better, and the environment should be a lot safer.
Christen and I have been married for a year and 7 months, October 15th.
And we have a 2-year-old, but don't let that scare you, even though she's pretty crazy and really a little hairy.
I graduated from Northwestern Oklahoma State University with a degree in history, and I have been serving at a church, or had been serving at a church there for the last 5 years as student pastor and worship pastor.
And I just graduated May 5th with my degree in social work, so I'll be looking for my first job.
I grew up in a Christian home, and I'm actually a pastor's kid. My dad's a pastor, and a music pastor, that is. And I think I used to say that I didn't have much of a testimony because I really didn't have a rebellious part of my life, although I did some stupid things. I wasn't a lot in trouble, and that was probably more to do with my personality than anything. But I do think that God had his hand on me at an early age. He revealed himself to me as a 4-year-old, and I think that just shows the power of God, that he can allow a 4-year-old to understand the magnitude of his sin and then also understand the magnitude of what Christ did on the cross, and that Christ died for sinners. And I'm so grateful that he allowed me to understand that at an early age. I didn't understand probably the full commitment of what it meant to be a Christian until I was a freshman in high school, and from then on it's just been a growing experience, understanding who Christ is, his character, and just his work and the power of his work on the cross.
I also grew up in a Christian home, and whenever I was in middle school, a close family friend of ours led me to Christ when I was 13. My relationship with the Lord was really based on what I'd been told for several years. It was based on what my friends and my family believed, and my own personal relationship with God really developed once I hit college and was able to get away and get in the Word and just kind of start my own journey and see who God was for me and just see how he was working in my life and had been working in my life up to that point. It was in college that I became a part of my really first opportunity to serve, and that was in a ministry called Overflow. It was a ministry of about 1,500 students, college students that would get together on Tuesday nights and just sing praises to God. And that's where Andrew and I met, was leading worship for that ministry. And that's where God revealed to me that I was going to be a pastor's wife.
We're just so grateful to be here this morning. It absolutely boggles my mind that us Oklahomans could be now North Carolinians. Is that?
Carolinans, I don't know.
Anyway, we're excited to be here. We are just in awe of God's faithfulness in our lives, and that he has brought us here to you all. And we're going to sing about his faithfulness this morning. So would you stand as we sing?